Oh God. Hello and welcome to the Broken Record podcast with me, your exhausted
Exhausted. Are you still Spanish?
I don't know because
You've been here for a few
I've been
days.
here. No, because I've been here all year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's 2019 now, guys. I mean, obviously you're listening to it in 2019.
Correction. It's like the 20th or something of the
Whatever. Look, you can't predict the day this is coming out. You
It's like
really
the 20, just between the 20th and the 24th, so it's almost February 2019. Get with it, Rome.
But as of recording, we are literally only hours into 2019.
Yeah.
Logan, how is... oh yeah, with me as always is the other one, Logan.
My name's James. What are you on about? Where is Logan? That's not funny. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, we're not funny now. We need to be drunk to be funny. Oh wow, we did 3 episodes of being drunk, to be fair.
That's fun.
That was fun.
I wish I had more. Even after yesterday.
Yeah, but Logan,
Yeah.
how was your New Year's?
Pretty shit.
Oh really?
Raph, I love you. But the party was underwhelming AF. And that's not your fault. And I actually love the people there. So maybe I'm the problem.
Welcome to student parties.
Yeah.
This is university life, especially at the place you're at university at, which we won't say for security reasons, but it's Hogwarts. That's why we can't say it.
Boring Warts.
Boring Warts, more like.
Where were you then, Mr. Graduate, fancy pants, handsome boy?
I literally had the best New Year's. Like it was so good that I'm really dead right now.
So, really dead, really hungover, New Year's Day. What do we want to do? Record the Broken Record podcast!
Oh, really? Is that what we're doing? I'm just killing time till the brand new Doctor Who episode comes on today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
They're basically going to redesign the Daleks, so everyone should care.
Now, I know you're busy, but does that mean Who Collection's going to explode?
Oh, you bet. Look, why do you think...
Have you already pre-edited these fucking
No,
videos?
why do you think I made this essay about the Daleks being shit? Because I knew nothing was going to return in this season, but I knew potentially they would have to do it for a Christmas special, or, I mean, they moved it to New Year's, because, remember, I told you about that weird copyright thing?
Yeah,
that might be a
It
thing.
have to be once a year.
Potentially. I mean, even though it's airing in 2019, and technically there was no Dalek in 2018, but it's still part of Series 11, I guess?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But how drastic is the redesign? Is it?
We don't know. They haven't shown it.
Oh, it's going to be exactly the same with 2 less knobs on the top.
No. They haven't shown anything in the trailers. They've purposely left it off screen because I guess they're going to wait to unveil it in the episode.
Are they legally? I don't care. But are they legally allowed to just use the voice and?
Yeah. Okay. Here's what happened. The first trailer that came out for it literally was just talking about an ambiguous thing, and all the stuff that they say about it has been said about the Daleks in the past. It's like, this is the DNA of the most dangerous creature in the universe, yeah? And they say, has it got a name? And then she looks at the camera and then cuts to the title, so they don't say it.
Okay.
The second trailer came out, was a cut-down version of that, but all they added is at the very end, when they cut to the title, you hear a Dalek say, exterminate.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, they're doing this. They're really building the hype, yeah? And there's still the fact that, look, everything's changed. Everything's brand new. In fact, you should see the title sequence because it's trippy in 60s and it's done by this VFX artist
cool.
that was working for YouTube for 8 years doing Doctor Who fan videos. Now he works for the show.
Like you.
Yes.
Now you work for the show.
Yeah, I wish.
Roman created the new Dalek Loki.
God, dude,
Just to make views on his channel.
I don't know what it looks like yet. If it looks shit, like the last time they tried to redesign. Yeah, I blame you. I blame you entirely. But yeah, that's what's going on in New Year's. But instead, I'm basically killing time till that happens by recording the best podcast in the universe.
Just saying it's the best doesn't make me feel less hurt. I'm like, okay. I only feel a little bit used, but that's fine.
What, to force my plug-in?
Yeah.
This episode is airing way after the episode of
I don't
Doctor Who airs.
care.
Like, this probably will be released
People
probably
saw-
a month out of this.
People saw the title of this video and they're like, well, when do they actually get to that?
Now.
Now? What is the title of this video?
I guess streaming, question mark.
Sure, let's talk about streaming services.
Hey, this was your idea for a topic, so I'm going to let you take the lead.
Wow, do you need a piss or are you just bored?
No, I'm going to pour myself another glass of water.
Oh,
We're not
okay.
drunk right now, but we're still keeping the drunk format.
Okay. So Roman's gonna leave, or I could just come with him.
But isn't there a washing machine?
There's a washing machine, so I'm not gonna come with him. But basically, like, we're gonna talk about streaming services, because that's the big thing, isn't it, of the past 10 years. Now, you know, we're killing off video rental chains, you know, and there's no video stores,
Yeah.
DVD stores. I last went to a DVD rental place when I was probably like 7, so I've just been born into this world of streaming.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
See,
I went to them. I first saw Raiders of the Lost Ark through a DVD rental store. That's cool.
yeah, I guess. If you say so,
It's
millennial.
a hipster thing to
Whatever
say.
you millennials
Yeah.
say.
But so yeah, now there's so many now, and it's would you say it's an oversaturated market? No, but
No.
there's more. There's always going to be more.
Here's the thing. Here is the thing. Here in Britain, our parents remember a time where there was 3 television channels.
Yes, that is true. And now there's 500 on your Just TV.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's
already
yet the
oversaturated.
television landscape doesn't feel oversaturated, and it
It's
is.
so boring.
It literally is.
Yeah, there's nothing on.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
so much on.
exactly. And here's what I feel like is going on. Streaming is the next evolution of televised entertainment.
Mhm.
In the terms of, when I say television, I don't mean just the format we have, just the concept
You can
of.
pick it when you want to watch.
Yeah, it's on-demand service. It's literally like what television was for cinema. Yeah,
Oh, sure.
streaming is that to television.
So,
Yeah.
oh, it's the next leap. Sure.
Yeah, it's the next leap, and
How-
it might kill it or it might just integrate.
How would you get past streaming? What would be after that?
I don't know, augmented reality, like like Ready Player One shit. I guess.
Crazy. Okay. But like, I don't know. What was your reaction when it started getting really big?
okay, I remember. Obviously, Netflix is
Yeah.
the big boy.
But people remembered that as a brand. First off, as they would mail the DVDs to you.
Yes.
remember the adverts,
Yes.
you know?
We will send you the physical thing.
That's what I'm saying. See, so when it transitioned from that to a streaming, how did you take that? How do you think about it?
Well, I don't ever really remember the changeover of that. Per
Remember
se.
when like the ads came out with like the fucking beavers, and you're like, oh, that's the thing.
Do you remember the old logo that was white that had a black outline on it? Yeah.
So it's like
Okay, but here's the thing. Yeah, I see Netflix as okay. Here's what's ironic. Netflix tried to get bought by Blockbuster's Video.
yeah, I've read that.
Yeah, they tried to pitch themselves to them, and Blockbuster turned it down because they were like, "There's no future in this." Oh, ironic.
awkward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had a future. Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Literally, if Blockbuster bought Netflix,
The people that killed them could have been giving them the money to this day.
literally. What's funny is they died before Netflix actually started, though.
Did they?
Well, yeah, Blockbuster was dying because internet was booming.
I mean, it was dying, but it wasn't dead.
I don't think Netflix killed Blockbuster. I think the internet killed Blockbuster. Pirate copies.
I know of 2 Blockbusters still in existence, and they're just places to buy DVDs, and that's sad.
That's fine.
They will not ask you to bring them back next week.
What if I use my Blockbuster card? Can I still get deals and stuff? Can I bulk buy? Can I buy job lots?
I genuinely think if you did that, the cashier would find it so funny. He'd be like, I'm going to give you a discount on these DVDs.
I'd be like, please. I think my dad still has a Blockbuster card.
Amazing. But like, so when did do you have Netflix?
Okay, I have never actually had a Netflix account myself.
Yeah.
But obviously, I've used Netflix for years. How, you ask? Through multiple people's accounts that just log in, and literally, Netflix is so convenient.
They make it for families.
It can be spread around.
Because it's a link. It's a
Yeah.
website.
Literally, you can have profiles. Literally, I don't know. Okay, I'm about to say something controversial, so people who will take offense to this, I don't care.
I'm ready to take offense to it.
Oh, don't worry, you won't. They will.
Okay.
Okay, so I had a friend who had cancer. so he's allowed to do this, by the way. I'm just prefacing. He's allowed to make this joke.
Your friend had cancer.
Yeah.
How awful!
Yeah. But basically, he had a Netflix account, and because I kept using it, he just decided to make me a profile, and he called it Cancer Boy. Because he would just make jokes about his old cancer,
Okay.
which was fine.
Yeah.
And, hey guys, it's not offensive. I had a profile called Cancer Boy.
Okay, sure.
Although every time I logged into it and people saw that,
But like, you okay, Roman?
no, they were just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like,
Oh, cancer.
I didn't make this profile. The guy with cancer made it.
Was it like in his will or something?
Huh?
Was it like in his will? Like, you can have my Netflix after I die because I'm.
Oh no, he wasn't dying.
No,
he had cancer.
But I'm cancer.
He didn't have cancer when he made the profile.
Oh, okay.
He had it in his past.
Oh, okay. So just cancer boy was okay.
Yeah, it was I guess the superhero he became. Because Batman's scarred by bats and he's scarred by cancer. I guess.
Wow, this conversation really will kill our career.
Okay, but in terms of Netflix as a model, I just think
They know about it.
It was amazing.
But Netflix have a sense of humor about it. They know that
People do that.
That people do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
They put it into their marketing as well, in their like social media accounts.
Yeah.
So they know, and they're very chill about it. They don't seem angry about it. Which I guess no press is bad press.
You know how you can tell Netflix has become in the cultural zeitgeist now? It's not just a company.
When they made original programming?
No. The same way when Google became a pop culture zeitgeist. When it became a term. Google it. And
sure.
what's the term for Netflix?
Chilling and watching Amazon Prime.
Netflix and chill, you're right. A-star. You win. We both just started dying then.
But nobody said TV and chill before.
No, they didn't.
So
how did people smash back in the day? This show's now becoming what the facts of life. I said that. I'm not even drunk. Why can't I talk?
I thought Netflix was a stupid idea.
Really? When it first came out?
When I first heard about it, I was like, so it's just online and it streams, you have to pay? I've got TV.
What?
Lame. I own dividends.
What? I pay for just the things I want to watch?
Yeah, I thought that was
How stupid.
Yeah, I was like, why don't you just give me everything?
Okay.
With no specific time.
Streaming services like Stars.
Yes.
Yeah. Just I'm jumping ahead quite a lot now.
Stars what put out Evil.
That's exactly what I'm talking
about. That's what everyone bought it for.
Yeah, that's what everyone bought it for, and it still failed.
Which is funny because now they just need.
Because you know what?
Now they can watch on Netflix.
It was the most pirated TV show when airing, more than Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. It wasn't the most watched TV show. It was just the most pirated, downloaded.
Yep, because people don't want to buy a whole network.
Because people that identify with Ash Williams, a character that probably would pirate download a show,
they won't identify with Storage Wars.
Oh my god! But side note: Torture Series 4 was done on Stars when it moved from the BBC.
Wow. Okay. Oh my god.
Yep.
Right. Okay. That's a weird thing though. It's like other cable services and like other channels to be like
their transition. You know what? I think it's good that they are doing the option to have a streaming service while also maintaining their network.
Yeah.
Like that's what I think should have happened to BBC Three. I didn't like the fact it was taken off television.
I prefer all four BBC iPlayer.
Yeah, I use BBC iPlayer.
5-star, those kind of things, because those are actual. Those are actual.
Okay, weird flex, but okay. Can I say that in this year?
Sure.
No? Okay.
Because those are actual TV shows. Those are actual TV channels that you can watch for free, but online they're still free.
Yeah,
you don't need a TV license to fucking watch BBC iPlayer online.
Yes, you do.
Do you?
Wow. Yes, you do.
It works for me without having to put anything in.
You've literally confessed that on our show.
They don't chase me up.
That's literally illegal.
Why does it work then?
Because, okay, look, do you not know about the trope of students, like, not paying their TV license and the TV license guy comes over and we can deny them access into the house because we obviously don't pay for the TV like our parents do? Right?
No.
Basically, you don't have to worry about it because obviously your parents are. Like, your parents are.
Sure.
But yeah, when it comes to people that legit don't pay, like, okay, for example, when I was using BBC iPlayer when I lived with my parents, Like, there's no check. There's nothing stopping me from going on BBC iPlayer now and clicking yes, I have a TV license.
That's what I'm saying.
But you have to tell them you do.
It never comes up though.
It does.
It doesn't for me.
It probably it did it once and you forgot, and it's remembered.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, there's physically no way for me to do that now because I live in Spain and BBC iPlayer is only accessible in the UK unless you've got a VPN or a proxy server, which obviously I don't have.
So stupid.
No, wing.
Really, you can't access BBC iPlayer abroad.
Not unless you download a VPN or proxy server.
That's so stupid.
I know it's racist.
It's like, hey, BBC content only in the UK because it's British.
Yes. Yep.
So dumb.
You are not wrong. But yeah, when it comes to like, I like that Netflix has also branched out into doing other things. They did movies. They like, I mean,
they didn't start out that way though.
I know they started with originals, but in terms of branching out, they did originals. Like first they were showing shows, then originals, then movies. They're making their own original.
That's what I'm
movies.
saying. It started as just a streaming service. So what, like for me, Netflix changed the game when they decided to make their own content. That's when it became its own thing. It wasn't piggybacking on, we have the rights to put this on our service.
Oh yeah.
Because if you could only watch this specific thing that they made on there, then that gives it some kind of unique identity.
Yeah.
Why buy a DVD when it's on,
But but do you think Netflix will survive? Do you think that'll be the thing that gets destroyed in this streaming wars? Because only because I want to pose this to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone is going to make a streaming.
Yeah.
And they're all going to pull their content that Netflix already has.
That is true.
Disney's making theirs. Everything Marvel, everything Pixar, everything Disney at all is going to get pulled from literally Netflix.
DC's having one now.
Yeah, exactly. Warner Brothers will also do one. So goodbye Harry Potter on Netflix, even though it's coming to Netflix like this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you get where I'm getting at.
That's what I'm saying.
All the places that have been Netflix was the one place you could get it properly. Now it's being butchered. Like the studios are carving up the body of Netflix to take back their content.
Go, wait, why are they making money for our stuff when we can make money for our stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's interesting because I remember before like 3 or 4 of these streaming services we just mentioned were even announced. Netflix said that their ultimate goal was to have 50% content that's licensed.
Yeah.
And 50% their own original stuff.
Yeah.
So if all their stuff's getting pulled, they'll just balance that with more original stuff. And then at a certain point, I'm guessing, it'll just be a completely original platform, sure. Because even right now, they put more of a focus on the stuff they create than they do the original stuff. Purely because, of course, they want to get eyeballs on what they create because it justifies it. It's money back.
As a viewpoint, in terms of Netflix original content,
yes.
How do you see things like Daredevil and Black Mirror?
I'm not sure. I actually haven't seen a lot of Black Mirror.
Do you consider them Netflix original?
I do.
Okay.
I do. If it goes to Disney Plus in terms of Daredevil, at that point, whatever season that gets produced will be a Disney Plus original. Kind of like how channels can switch to other channels. It's always funny when from Fox to FX to FXX. Like, you should make stuff produced by different companies, different channels. Channels can buy rights. I think Daredevil with seasons 1 to 3 will always be a Netflix original series. Hell, it's in the fucking credits, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then
It's in the opening titles.
yeah. So after that, no. But I think it depends where it was produced.
But
Who funded it?
Do you think the terminal? Obviously, it's just saying made by Netflix. That's
Sure.
But it's. I think the terminology is very manipulative.
It is. They put that on a lot of stuff they didn't make.
Oh
A lot of stuff.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and also just in terms of adaptation, because stuff like Black Mirror, like, is so intrinsically like Black Mirror.
Charlie Brooker.
Okay. Look, Black Mirror just is Charlie Brooker.
Yeah.
It's only Charlie Brooker, right? And I know he has other writers that do come in and stuff, but it is Charlie Brooker. And even though there is a distinct shift from season 2 to 3 because of the Netflix buy, and obviously the double the episodes and the production.
I haven't seen them, but okay.
Okay, yeah, whatever. They still are exactly the same show.
Yeah.
Like, exactly the same.
Sure.
But then again, if something halfway through its lifetime becomes an original production of a different place,
then they're just going to get more scale, right?
Yeah,
but it's still Charlie Brooker, right?
Yeah.
I'd just say they're enabling him.
Oh, yeah, but it's like, but the terminology in Netflix original, to me, as someone who just takes it as it is,
yes,
what that sentence would say to me is, this is a completely original thing that we have only done ourselves. And at the time when they were doing that, I was watching Daredevil and being like, this obviously isn't your character. Like, this is a character. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And
I don't see it that way.
No, I don't see it that way anymore. But I do think it's a very manipulative terminology to put at the beginning of a show.
I think it's very specific. I think I'd take that title card as to mean what it means. I always have.
Yeah.
This was just produced by these people.
Oh, yeah. That's literally what it's saying.
Yeah, we made it.
But Yeah.
I don't think that necessarily goes into plot and characters.
Oh, no, no.
Something like Death Note.
But I think they're trying to imply that to mainstream audiences. And the reason why is so that when they do completely original productions, people are like, oh, well, they make this and they make that, and like creatively, so that this must be good.
Was brand goodwill.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Brand goodwill of established properties.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily a problem because
I don't think it is either.
But if they're saying that because of this product they watched, and the product they watched was produced by them, and if it's a good product, then sure.
Yeah,
I guess
it's like Walter Presents.
If they look at like Black Mirror season 1 and 2 and go, I like what Netflix is making now because they made Black Mirror and they're thinking of 1 and 2, then I can see what you mean as Rocky Waters. But if they're thinking, oh, well, this will be good because it's made by the people who made Black Mirror season 3. Then I'll go, yeah.
Tidbit, I was hanging out with someone last night for New Year's and they had met Charlie Brooker at a Netflix event.
That's cool.
Yeah. And what's funny is he was literally like, oh, I'm a big fan. I've read your Guardians articles like for years. You know, I love your Yilly wipes. Literally talking about almost everything he's ever done. No, wait. And then he goes, oh, what do you think of Black Mirror? Now, this guy had actually never seen Black Mirror.
Wow.
I know that. Isn't that hilarious?
That's weird.
He pretended he did. He literally was like, "Oh, it's great, it's great." Like, it's very.
Doesn't that scream this guy doesn't like Black Mirror? Though? Like, if you.
Oh no! He wants to. He said he saw the first episode of season 1, and he likes it.
What I'm saying is, if you were Charlie Brooker and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, it's great," great. Would you be like, "Oh, this I don't like"?
No. You know what I said to him? I was like, "Okay, do you ever feel he caught you out? Because doesn't it feel like Charlie Brooker would be like." He hasn't watched it. I'm going to play with this guy. I'm going to be like, oh, do you like the bit with the monkey? There was no monkey in my show.
And not because the guy doesn't watch it. New Black Mirror episode is exactly that.
But literally, in terms of when I asked him, like, he saw Charlie Brooker prior to going up to him, and he said, "Oh my god, that's Charlie Brooker." And someone that's used to meeting celebrities was like, "Oh yeah, why don't we go talk to him? I can introduce you." And literally, I was like, he was like, "Oh no, I'm not sure," only because, and I agree with this. I said this first, and he was like, "That's what I was going to say." I'd be too scared to meet him, but just in case he'd hate me.
Wow.
But no, Charlie Brooker's the kind of person that, like, if you're like, oh hi, I'm a fan, you'd be the person that you think would look at you for a minute, do a Sherlock analyzation, and be like, I hate whatever you are as a person, and literally, you'd be like, you're probably right. I'm sorry. Let me go kill myself.
I am awful.
I am awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I just wouldn't want to bother the guy myself.
Yeah, but I think, you know what? If it was Charlie Brooker a few years ago and years before that, never. He's very mellow now, being a family man and a dad, and Black Mirror is a lot more hopeful than it used to be.
Yeah.
And he's a lot more chill trying to do a connected universe thing. Whereas in season 1 or 2, he was like, these are not connected in any way, shape, or form. Do not even try to do that.
Anthology.
Yeah, but now he's like, yeah, they could be. There's loads more connections now.
Why not? Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, everyone's loving these references and Easter eggs. But I definitely think Netflix is the best thing to happen to Black Mirror because of Bandersnatch.
I've yet to see it, so please, can we not talk about it?
I don't know, we're not going to talk about it, but I'm just going to say the fact that they can do a choose your adventure thing.
It's going to lead to more.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying this would never have been possible on Channel 4.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The streaming service can do things that television could never do.
This is interesting to me, because that's one of the big highlights of Netflix for me in recent years. Netflix are willing to take risks, insane risks.
They innovate.
Yeah. Oh, Pixels just came out. Do you want a $6 deal? You know, they can just do that.
Ridiculous $6.
They can just do whatever they're feeling, you know? They can make stuff like Bright, for example.
I like Bright.
Oh, so do I. But like Bird,
because it's written by someone we like.
Like Bird Box, like Death Note. And they can make these really expensive original movies.
Death Note is so well directed with a dog shite script. But carry on. That's literally the only problem with it.
What I'm saying is they can make these big original movies that, not all of them, of course, but some of them, I would say you could put in theaters.
To be honest, I think Bright's quite successful considering it's a streaming film. Oh my god, Annihilation!
Yeah, I mean, Annihilation doesn't count for me.
Yeah, it had a limited theatre release.
No, because it wasn't produced by Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
It was just distributed by Netflix.
Same with Cloverfield?
Yes. Yeah, they bought it. And same thing...
Didn't 2 Cloverfield films come out in 1 year?
I don't know. And the same thing with Rebel Wilson's Isn't It Romantic, the trailer of which I sent you.
Sent me.
I sent you yesterday. These films are not Netflix originals. They are just distributed by Netflix. They're released by Netflix, like Mowgli: Legend of the Jungle, publicized
Warner Brothers.
as a massive Netflix original after it was bought. The first trailer doesn't say Netflix because it's not a Netflix movie. You could already watch it through Netflix. Same thing that was going to happen to Holmes and Watson before Netflix went, no.
And
so,
you know what else though as well? It's like how Universal had the distributing rights to the Hulk.
yeah.
So, but they don't own the Hulk. They didn't make the Hulk.
But they can just say no to making a film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you think this streaming thing is like not only shaking up the corporations of television, but it's like just all media, film and television. Yeah. It's like saying, you know what, you guys don't have the power anymore.
100%.
And do you think cinema and TV are scared of that?
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
And what do you think they're going to do to combat that?
Well, not much, because if you look at TV shows like It's Always Sunny,
yeah, they
have no DVD release.
Really?
If you want to watch them, you can get like maybe a German release for seasons 1 and 2. And there's 13 seasons of that show.
Wait, you can't buy Always Sunny on DVD? I can't go into HMV or any other like DVD shop?
No, you can go on Amazon and get a German release of season 1 and 2. That's it.
This seems unbelievable.
It's a real thing.
Okay.
But you can get all 12, not the 13.
I'm sorry that this is the tone of my voice for the entire episode.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
You can get them all on Netflix, though, so they're not really
get them all on Netflix.
It's kind of killing the DVD Blu-ray thing, which upsets me because I'm a very big component of physical media.
So, no. I've literally 4 massive boxes full of DVD. You've seen my DVD collection, remember?
I need to blow my nose.
Okay, you go blow your nose while I talk about my devs. My DVD. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of practical media. Physical media is what I actually meant. In the regards that people love books. And, audiobooks exist. Audiobooks can be downloaded on phones, from apps. They can be downloaded on the computer. They can even be listened on YouTube and streamed. And, I'm sure you can get live reads on Twitch, to be honest, nowadays. But in terms of, the physical, actual thing of having a book and using the book and, just having it yourself is an experience. It's like ritualistic. And, in the same way that people would love to have a grand library full of books, I would love to have, a grand library full of DVDs as physical media. Exactly like Nick Frost's character in Hot Fuzz.
Okay.
Basically, that is my dream. That. Because, to me, the act of having a DVD and going on not just the physical disc, but going through the DVD menu, seeing that artwork that someone's designed, the layout of it. Someone made that.
The information on the back.
On the back, the behind the scenes features, the deleted scenes.
They try to put that stuff sometimes on Netflix. They try and give you information, and it's not scripted.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
I wanna have basically a mini computer for this film that has different files in places.
Into your thing.
Yeah, that I put into my reader, like a screen, whatever it is, like a laptop even.
No, this is a weird jump, and I don't care because I actually want to get your opinion on this.
Okay. Weird flex, but okay.
Complete detour. How do you feel about, do you still buy DVDs?
I still do.
To this day?
Yeah, to this day. The only reason I don't right now is because I'm broke.
Sure, okay, but when was the last time you say you bought a DVD or a Blu-ray? 6 months ago, did you get one for Christmas? When was the latest release?
I actually can't remember.
Okay.
But, the fact is that even if I haven't bought a DVD in a while, I've still got my DVDs and use them on the regular. I use them. I watch my stuff on them.
The point I'm trying to make is, have you ever compared the DVD menu of a DVD produced in the mid-noughties to one produced in, 2014?
That's just like a title card.
Do you hate that?
Yes.
Because the big component when buying DVDs, interactive menus.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And it's all creative.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I like the practical media. Yeah.
But now you look at it now, and it's just move here. Move here.
It's boring.
Here's one picture.
Boring.
It annoys me so much. It takes away the specialness of it. Is it because there's just less money in DVDs because of stuff like Netflix? Do you think?
Yeah, I think it's because the DVD industry is dying, and so there can't be as much impressed. I mean, why try? If no one's there, If no one's there, why try?
If you have
our podcast, that's why we don't try.
If you have
no one's there, no one's listening.
If you have a stock template, you can just change where this menu
automatically
goes.
Yeah,
this picture
saves money.
I can change this picture of Toy Story to this picture of Han Solo, and I've just finished a new DVD. It's the same kind of thing. It's
You know the Back to the
sad.
Future menus
in the
on the DVDs.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
Where the DeLorean flies in. And,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like stuff like that.
Mhm.
Even something very minimal like that.
The animations and stuff.
Yeah.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit has an entirely animated DVD and it's fantastic.
I'm sure.
It's hard to find where you're going, but it's really,
yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Oh yeah, just for people who are making DVDs in the mid-noughties, when you do that, can you label where your menus are taking you? The Who Framed Roger Rabbit one is a rabbit hole, and I just want to watch the movie.
Maybe that's why they were made a lot easier. It pissed me off that, like, because it's something I noticed growing up. Like, I was like,
The DVDs get shoddy.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I was aware of it as a teenager, and I didn't like it.
Mhm.
Well, obviously, it only bothered me because no one
Even-
else gave a crap.
No, I gave a crap. Even the discs as well.
Yeah.
The discs became the same stock disc. With the
Yeah,
new-
stock disc. Yeah, they weren't creative.
Yeah.
Like Saw.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the disc was a saw.
That's
Like which
yeah.
like a circular.
Mhm. A blade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Now tell me, what do you think? What's Saw 3D's disc look like?
I think that one was a saw. But the thing, okay, but here's what happened. See, box set DVDs is what I really
Yes.
like.
Yes. Yeah.
And I
having
like
everything in one
and I
box.
like unboxings of videos of it and go into like the
it's
section.
interesting.
Yeah, it's design. It's design. And with Saw, I bought a box set that had all 6 Saw films in it,
Mhm.
and also had an empty bit in the back page
That's interesting.
for when Saw 3D would come out eventually.
Oh, they have one of those. That's
Yes,
interesting.
exactly.
I'm
So it
gonna-
had a little cardboard like disc in it to fill the slot for now. Yeah, and I was like, wow, cool. Yeah, because at the time it was being marketed that it was coming out.
See,
Saw the final chapter.
I feel very mixed about that because I think that's good because it's handy for like when you get the movie and it's cooler.
Mhm.
But to a degree that really annoys me because it's like you're gonna buy the disc.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy Saw 3, even if you don't like it, to fill up this box.
But
set.
okay, but listen,
That annoys
if you're
me so
buying a
much.
box set,
They know you're gonna
It-
get the other one.
yeah, if you're buying 6 of the 7 Saw films that exist, are you really not going to buy the last one?
If you didn't like it enough.
I mean, I didn't, and I still bought it. I had to. I wanted more franchise. I wanted more sequels, man.
I run into this exact same thing because no, this is a definition of a weird flex, but okay. But
I've been saying that literally non-stop for the last 12 hours.
But me and my friend next year are gonna use like our student loan, and we're gonna waste it like students do. And we're gonna save up a bit to get this big Disney box set
Right.
that's got like all of the Disney classics on Blu-ray
The Renaissance, yeah.
from 1937 to
God.
2018.
Oh, God.
It's a couple hundred,
I'm sure it is.
and we're gonna split it between us.
I've definitely... when you say your uni friend,
Yeah, my friend.
I know who it is,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
And so
Hi, friend. Is this going to be like our Weekly Planet version of your brother that I hate?
you don't even know my friend.
I do.
But the last, it's got the same thing.
Yeah.
Ralph Breaks the Internet,
Okay.
and I was like,
Of course it
why
does.
has it got a slip? That's in theaters. And I was annoying it because, and they were like, look, and just chill out, man. It's not that deep. And I was like, they're saying it like they're selling this movie on the back. Now, if I was showing this box set to somebody in a year, sure. Right now, what if some real idiot like me, but was more of an idiot, was like looking, oh, it has like it, Ralph, that's in the cinema. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. And then in the car, he opens it up and goes, oh. I thought I was getting a phone call. I am not. Sorry. Weird
No.
detour.
Here's what I feel about that. The way you were saying about when we were talking about Prometheus, and the way you're like, that's audience ignorance. It's the audience fault.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that. It's
Okay.
written on the box.
That's true.
If they're too stupid to read it, and then they don't read it properly, it's
I
their
guess
fault.
so.
Buyer beware. That is a thing in business. Buyer beware.
I guess so. Just for it to say 1939 to 2018, and it's 2017 when you're selling it. I'm like,
Okay, yeah, no, that labelization is kind of a bit false.
Mhm.
But what this says all 6 Saw films, and it had a sticker on it. It's like, and a space for Saw 7, the final chapter.
well, Saw
Like-
7, the final chapter, and big ass text and space.
No,
small
it was
text.
a circle. It was literally a sticker. Like as in
Yeah,
it wasn't.
I know that. But
yeah.
like on the sticker, did it say and a space or Saw 3D?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm just like,
But I still saw it.
Oh yeah, I guess. I wish we were funny.
But bum.
Yeah, but like again, I think that's purely down to Netflix.
Yeah.
Why nobody buys Blu-rays and DVDs anymore? Because they don't have to. Because they don't have to. But I'll be on Netflix in like 6
But
months.
do you think, in a way, that vinyl's had a big resurgence, I'm not saying a resurgence of DVDs, but I'm saying
Oh, sure, but
like,
that's still
but vinyl and tape and
it's-
stuff that still exists.
it's
and
still a
things get-
hipster niche thing, though.
Yeah.
You can buy Deadpool on VHS.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's cool.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Do you think, because, do you think that the media will still exist? Or do you think it will, like, streaming will just kill it?
What, kind of like how DVD killed VHS?
Yeah, like literally like that.
Um,
Because DVD replaced it. Do you think streaming will replace physical media? Or do you think what I said about books and
I
stuff
think
will
there's
always
a
be
big
present?
enough audience that will always be there.
Yeah.
Just, how you get those bare bones DVDs that don't have subtitles and don't have special features?
Yeah. If your DVD hasn't got subtitles, what's the point in making a DVD? Like,
You'll
seriously.
get to a point where it won't have special features and subtitles, and they'll be like £2.50.
I mean, they're already £2.50 with those stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've been it'll get that bad.
And I've done the job where I've had to put subtitles on a film. Like,
Really?
yeah, I've got to make a dialogue list.
Tell me about that.
Okay, I had to do
Isn't
one
this a
for
great streaming service episode?
Yeah. I mean, there's not much to say about streaming. It's just opinions, really. And but yeah, I'll tell you about this. This is an interesting thing for all you people out there. When we was doing an editing package for our grad film, one of our grad films, in terms of sending it to festivals, you've got to send it in a special type of package I forget the name of, but the editor is the one that does most of it. And yeah, surprise, surprise. And basically it's a file thing that when you send this to festivals, it's like a digital file that has the film in it and a bunch of other media, like within this file. It has like a poster, it has like, documents and stuff, and one of the documents is a dialogue list. A dialogue list is, I did it in Word, I think, but you could do it in anything. But what it is essentially,
Is it a time code?
Yeah, it's a time code of the whole film, and you time code exactly
when you want the
yeah,
text to come
you
up.
write exactly the dialogue,
Yeah.
and you write exactly the time code that line of dialogue
And then
will
just copy
exist.
paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how they do it, but they used
Essentially.
my dialogue.
Yeah. Did you put stuff like brackets?
Yes,
cloth,
yes,
brackets?
yes. Everything written, I did. So ever since I
But
made,
that's what I'm saying. Though.
But what's
did
funny
you just do the dialogue, or did you do
no, I did everything.
falls, hits,
Yeah.
glass? Yeah.
Well, no.
No, I mean like
I did gasps.
Yeah.
I did nervously,
Mhm.
like you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like stuff that was a bit. Because I just imagined if I needed to read these subtitles, what would I need to know,
sure.
right?
Mhm.
So phone rings, like
Of
stuff like
course.
that. But the phone clicks. No, I don't need
Yeah,
to put phone
yeah.
clicks, do I?
If I guess if the sound effect is what's conveying information.
Yeah, bell rings.
Yeah. You can't see that. You
I'm
can't,
pre-
if
yeah,
the character's
yeah.
turning their head.
I'm pretty sure I did. Did I put bell rings? I must have.
Like if a character's turning their head and the bell rings,
Yeah,
if you can't hear,
yeah.
yeah.
But the thing is, ever since I did that, I've now.
Had an appreciation for subtitles, or like,
Well, no.
Or do you go?
I've always appreciated subtitles, but what I now know is that
It's a given. It's a
oh,
given.
No. Oh, this isn't
Hard.
like no. Literally, you stop guessing because you're guessing wrong each time. Like literally, what I notice is this isn't a
Easy.
professional thing.
Oh.
No, it's not professional. I've seen so many mistakes in it because like I've made it.
Subtitles. Have you seen them?
Yes.
Wow.
Because when you're younger and you think, oh, a film's a film, like everything that was meant to be in it
It's
is in it.
perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's like there wouldn't be mistakes in films.
Yeah. People don't make these; they just exist.
Like literally, a typo in a dialogue list is on every DVD ever. Think about that.
is there?
Well,
I
yeah.
don't notice them.
No, you don't. But I'm just saying, if someone who wrote the dialogue list of that film,
They made a typo.
made one mistake, that mistake will be on every subtitle of that disc ever printed, right? Now I know it gets proofread and shit like that, but obviously things will fall through the cracks at one point,
Wow.
and misheard things will be written instead.
That's
true, right?
sometimes they simplify it though.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Frequently.
Especially I don't like that.
No, like
I'm not a fan at all of simplifying the words.
yeah.
Okay, if someone's deaf and they do sign language,
If someone says you can't go there, they change it to don't go there or something.
yeah, but what I'm getting at is like when someone's deaf and they do sign language,
Yeah.
when they have a translator, that translator is not an editor. They can't decide what the deaf person gets to know, and they can't decide what they get to say.
Mhm.
They are there to only deliver what that person has to say.
Yeah.
They're not editors. So if the deaf person starts swearing at someone and being like, being a dick, the person has to translate it. They can't just because being an editor and saying, "Oh, you can't say that." How fucking censorship and horrible is that?
Mhm.
That's not allowed.
No, but
So
it's
therefore,
not censorship if you're just altering it to say you can't or don't.
no, but what I'm saying is in any way changing it for that audience
Sure.
is making them miss out on
It's
something.
because it's the experience.
Did the writer write those words in the subtitles? No.
Ooh, yeah.
Did the writer
that's a good
intend
point.
the audience to absorb it in that way?
In that way, sure. No, that's
Exactly.
True. That is true.
That's my feeling on that.
Wow.
Because it's not like if the writer would have known that all types of people would have watched their film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Deaf people.
including deaf people, and I think I feel it's making it look like, oh, deaf people are too stupid to get big words. I feel like that's
no,
what
they just can't hear them.
No, but you know how, like...
Idiot, you can't hear.
There was an advert not too long ago. It was a Christmas advert of, like, a deaf girl meeting Santa. And obviously it's, like, evocative of a miracle on 134th Street. But it's about this app that said... Like, it actually kind of says, you know, deaf children are the ones that find it hardest to read.
Oh, yeah!
They find it hardest to learn how to read.
And then as the sign language girl reading the word out.
So I understand it in that regards, but and maybe that's a bit more empathetic and I'm just not seeing that side of it. But to me, it feels patronising.
A little bit.
Because I wouldn't like it if I was deaf.
At the same time...
I want to know what there's actually being said.
There could be a reason for that, as if to say you need to make it quicker. Quicker to intake information. I mean, if you're reading and watching.
If something's... Okay, I know this is inconvenient.
Yeah.
And I know people will be like, well, that's inconvenient. Like, don't do that. But if it's on subtitles, it's most likely on a platform you can pause. If the subtitle's too fast, you can pause it. Like, I know that's inconvenient, but look, I watched Bollywood films growing up, and you know I would pause it to read subtitles sometimes if it was too. I was a kid. Yeah. Sometimes I couldn't read fast.
I watched Indonesian, French films.
And you know what's really weird, especially because obviously I only watched knockoff Bollywood films because how do they don't come legally into this country? Yeah. So
and you're not like me about my TV license. You watch everything legally.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, these subtitles that were knockoff that. You know, none of my family definitely bought. Was
the film still not making sense because?
First of all, the translations are weird.
Yeah,
and then there were spelling mistakes. Well, duh. But you know, yeah, it was hilarious.
That's amazing.
I know.
Okay. But that's not. Actually, that's something I'll say. Netflix is surprisingly good at subtitles.
No, Netflix is spot on.
Yeah.
Except there's something that me and my friend disagree on something. Basically, that 70s show is on Netflix. Now, in the title sequence of
worth watching?
Yeah, it's more of a stoner show, but if you watch a few episodes and you like the vibe, then give it a bit.
Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, Jennifer Grace, good cast.
Yeah, really funny. Maybe dated stuff. It's not as PC, obviously. There's more stuff now, but cool. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, the title sequence, the theme, they play music. It's subtitled. At the end of it. It cut because they're all singing a song. Yeah, they're all singing the theme of the song, and then it cuts the title, and you hear one of their voices shout, "Hello, Wisconsin!" Now the subtitle, no, it says "man." Yeah, colon, and sometimes, but sometimes it names one of them because it's only one of them talking. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now I know. I'm not an idiot. Okay, I'm not saying my friend that believes I'm wrong is an idiot because she's not. We just disagree. I'm just saying. It clearly, to me, sounds like Ashton Kutcher's Kelso, like a character's called Kelso. And it sounds like him shouting, "Hello, Wisconsin!" And apparently, she said she looked it up, but obviously I didn't see her look it up, so obviously if I didn't see it, it didn't happen, right? Yeah. But when she said she looked it up, it was the character Hyde, which is a different male character in the show. Now, admittedly, if you tell me it's Hyde, and I listen out for Hyde, I can hear Hyde, but is that placebo?
Yeah, 100%.
Now,
but if you hear something and you're thinking it's Ashton Kutcher... Yeah. Now,
apparently she said it was something that was argued about for ages, but I don't think it really was. Now, what I think happened is just someone wrote the wrong name.
Well, in that case...
Because I've made dialogue boxes and I know...
In that case, then that's tough. Wouldn't you imagine just the guy doing your subtitles would just put man at that point? Someone.
Yeah, because but it interchanges per season. So obviously they did a template, I think, for just seasons.
So some it says hi, some it says...
Man.
And is it the same voice?
Yeah, it's always the same voice, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then just whoever actually gets credited.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh
my god.
Yeah. Okay. But the thing is, it's not a credit. It's just a subtitle.
Yeah.
And is a subtitle a credit?
I'd say so.
Is it? Because credits are made by the... Okay. Well, to be honest, theoretically, credits are made by the editors and also the dialogue list is also meant to be made by the editor. So,
technical term, you're crediting this dialogue to this character.
Yes. But what I say, here's what's weird. You know, like, subtitles that give away twists of the scene.
Do
you get what I mean?
I don't think I've ever come across.
Like, say for example, if a character's revealed to be a character, and like they have to put the name of the character. And
Oh, sure.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like sometimes if a voice comes off screen and they want it to be ambiguous until they enter the screen,
They'll
they say man,
they'll say Vader.
voice,
Vader.
Or they'll say, like, but some of them just go for the character name. They just
Yeah.
go for it, and you're like, oh, okay,
This character walks in, and
Surprise.
it's
Surprise,
like
bitch.
that's like 2 shots away.
yeah. But in terms of like, we'll get back to streaming as I don't like that's what I'm going to do
Isn't
now.
it great how we falsely advertise these things? So that's like looking at the timestamp. That's like a 25-minute tangent.
I mean, not tangent. I mean, we're talking about the subtitles on Netflix.
This is tangent.
We're talking about subtitles on Netflix.
Okay.
Okay.
30 seconds makes it not a tangent. You should talk to Roman about Prometheus sometime.
Oh, wow. Please don't. If anyone comes up to me to talk to me about Prometheus, I will, like, just slit your throat.
Elizabeth Shaw.
Oh, Sebastian Shaw from X-Men First Class? He was a good villain.
Dead air.
Okay. What I wanted to bring up was Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Like, the most kind of competitor to Netflix.
The most obvious. You're in second place, buddy.
Yes! Yeah. Oh, I'm in danger. Now,
Do you know who Amazon Prime are?
who are they?
Sega in the 90s.
Oh, and Nintendo's Netflix? Yeah.
We want to be big, but they exist.
I just want to say, don't you think Amazon Prime has a weird thing where, like, you buy
It's
a certain
awkward.
number of you get a certain number of episodes for free, and then you have to buy the rest? Is that how
Yeah.
it works?
And it's
I don't
all-
know how Amazon Prime
No,
works.
but
Do you know how it
when-
works?
It's weird. I've had it.
Can you explain it to me?
No.
Okay.
When you go on Amazon, the website, you buy like DVDs and you buy DVDs and stuff. You can buy it like on Prime for like 99p or whatever.
Mhm.
But that's on the Netflix website.
Mhm.
So if you actually go onto Amazon Prime as in the streaming service, it will still be there for the same amount. So you're like, well, how do I access this? And then but when you buy Amazon Prime, there'll be X amount of content with a Prime sticker on it.
Mhm.
And if you buy Amazon Prime, you can just watch those.
Mhm.
Everything else you have to buy separately.
Mhm.
And there is a special category for just Prime content that's not specific.
Yeah, exclusive.
Yeah, which is good. But in terms of splitting it up like that, I don't know why. But I guess it makes sense if you're doing TV and it's the later seasons.
Mm.
Oh, I've hooked you in now. You have to pay extra. You know what? The last season ended on a big twist. We deliberately made it cut off there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's difficult. And I think it's a very counterintuitive kind of layout.
Mhm.
To be honest, I think the one thing Prime has over Netflix is the searching is way better.
Oh, really?
The searching is better. They have perfect searching.
You know what I don't like about Netflix? When you're trying to find something that actually isn't on Netflix,
And
it's still in the suggest. Like, some people have typed it in, so it's like
it
on the search.
acknowledges that it's a real movie, but they don't say
don't have it.
They don't say they don't have it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's because if they ever get it, it's already in their database.
Oh god.
That's probably why it's there
Oh my god, Netflix, stop
to
it.
cut some dev times out.
Also,
Amazon Prime's just fine at the end of it, but they also make original content.
yeah, they do.
Man in High Castle.
Yeah, great.
I haven't seen it.
It's
and
great.
It's really up on my watch list because
Yeah.
that fascinates me.
It's great. I've
They've
seen
got-
like 2 episodes.
Yeah, they make a lot of Philip K. Dick stuff. And what else do? They do the new Top Gear, right?
Was the Americans or American Gods or something?
Yeah,
Was that-
that was as
Neil
well.
Gaiman's American
Yeah.
Gods.
Top Gear's on there.
No, the Grand Tour.
So Top Gear's on there
No,
So the
Top
real-
Gear's a BBC show.
with Matt LeBlanc.
Hey, he's a delight in everything he's in.
I wish he had a career. I want to watch Lost in Space.
What do you mean you wish he had a career? He did.
In the
It was being
90s.
Joey forever. Everything he's ever done is Joey. Even
Hey,
Lost in Space.
he was-
You know why Lost in Space is Joey? Because it's Joey acting in a movie. It's Joey acting as
Mind blown.
yeah, right.
You know, some guy making the poster was like, "Can I just credit John Hurt, Gary Oldman, Joey Tribbiani?"
Yes.
This poster.
Yes.
More people would have seen it. I can promise
Yes,
you.
definitely more people. Can he just change
And
his
if
name
he-
to Joey Tribbiani?
No, and if
Can he
did-
legally
and if
do
he-
that?
and if he did the interviews in character, that would be huge.
Yeah, like how you doing?
I want to see that now. I want that to happen. I want an actor to play an actor. In
All
a
he has to
movie.
do in his entire life is say how you doing,
And
and he'll get whatever
awkwardly
he
hit
wants.
on people.
Yeah, literally. All he has to do, not even awkwardly.
Do you think Joey would be okay in a Me Too era?
But you know what?
Well, that's what weird.
No, no. If he was created in it, no. The fact that he wasn't, and
No,
we were kids, during that
What
era.
I'm saying is the character of Joey
Mhm.
living in a Me Too era. Would he be fine? I mean, he's charming, so it...
I think yes.
Dennis doesn't.
No, I think yes because he's also quite innocent.
That's true.
He's quite
because
naive.
Because he's stupid.
Yeah, because he's a stupid.
He doesn't know better.
He's a dum-dum.
Yeah.
He's such a big dum-dum.
There's an episode in season 10 which I almost thought jumped the shark, but not really, where he's kind of where he has a whole side arc of talking to a child, and it's Dakota Fanning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's annoying me how much I'm buying this.
Yes. Like they're on the same mental level. Actually, she's smarter than him.
Yeah.
And then she puts him on therapy with her stuff there at the end of the episode.
Yeah, but you're not shocked.
Yeah, you're not shocked.
And so...
Thing is, they made Joey stupider over the course of that show.
Oh yeah, in the first two seasons,
it didn't feel regressive though as a character. It felt quite natural.
Because in the first 2 seasons, he just had his moments, which were just all good, if anything else. Yeah, and then they kind of it did get a lot worse. By season 6, it was like a completely new character almost to me.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally got there, but if you watch like Joey like in season 9 and Joey in season 1, you're like, what? Did you hit your head?
I feel like if you do that with all the characters, then,
to be fair, that's because the actors grew into the characters.
Yeah.
And,
I feel the only one that had a natural arc though.
It's probably Rachel.
Yeah, no, I was literally about to say, like, she had a natural arc. The rest of them were.
Do you think that's why?
Purposely changed?
Do you think that's why she's got a career? Because it seemed natural.
Maybe. Because the rest of them were kind of forced into changing.
Yeah.
And Phoebe kind of didn't change.
No. Well, that's her character. Phoebe's Batman. She changed by marrying, I guess.
I mean, no, because she's still Phoebe when she's married.
Yeah.
She's still weird Phoebe.
Whatever, man. Matt LeBlanc has it above everyone else because he played Joey for 2 extra years than any of the other cast played their characters.
I wish Paul Rudd was in the show a lot more.
Oh, yeah. Paul Rudd is the 7th unconfirmed friend. Fight me.
No, I agree. Mm-hmm. I 100% agree.
If there was an extra season, there would have been a lot of Mike in there.
If there was an extra season, he would have been in the title sequence.
I would have loved that. Yeah, get credit. The only annoying thing is, like, Mike is only in, like, 2 or 3 episodes of season 10.
Yeah.
And then cameos. Yeah. And then he's like a big part of season 9.
Is he not in the finale? Yeah, he is, the baby.
That's what I'm saying. He makes the banner.
Yeah.
But like that's he comes in like, oh, I still exist in the show. I'm in this universe. I'm married, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. You're married to one of the main characters. Why are you not in the show?
Yeah. It annoys me so much. Yeah. And the character spent a whole year getting to know him as well.
Oh, how to connect this to the on track thing. The Friends on Netflix, yeah?
Yes. And they're taking it off.
Huh?
And they're taking it off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, how do you feel about that if you're buying it for a specific show and then it gets taken off?
Like what happened with Stars? Like what happened with Stars and Evil Dead as well?
Do you feel cheated as an audience? Yeah.
I think you're lying to us.
Because,
But the thing is, the difference is, with subscription services, you can just cancel the subscription.
That's true. But then
it's not like TV that you're tied in for a fucking, like...
But it's so frustrating if you're one of those 5 people that get it for free.
Oh, God, yeah.
But, like, because when I first started watching Netflix on a consistent basis,
I
own the first 7 seasons of House.
Okay.
And I was specifically watching season 8 on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing it in my own time, admittedly. I got through halfway through season 8 and then it was taken off. And I was like, but why?
Yeah.
And now I still haven't seen this.
Which is why I always am a big fan of physical media, because it's always there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But now I still haven't seen the end of House.
Okay.
It's been like 2 years.
Cool.
So I'm like, I'm just waiting for it to come back. Because it will.
Oh, I guess it did.
They do that.
No, I guess it already did.
What House?
Yeah.
Is this a stupid joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holmes and Watson.
Okay.
I just... Okay, weird flex. But what other streaming shows, like companies, what do you see being the big boys? Like the way that...
Sky have a good one. Sky
Right.
Plus.
Who do you see being like the 5 biggest?
I would just say naturally the ones that I guess go on.
Netflix, Amazon, obviously the first 2.
Well, yeah, but when you have stuff like PlayStation and stuff like that, there's usually like 6 that are like pre-installed.
All right. Yeah, Netflix.
I would usually
Prime.
assume them.
5 star.
I
think Disney's going to be one of the big boys.
Yes, for sure.
Because it's going to have the Star Wars and here's something. Yeah. I was about to say exclusive content, like literally exclusive content for streaming, stuff that's never going to be on TV. Like that. Like
that makes me angry.
No. But it's up until now it's been original stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's IPs.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Because people are sucking into that.
Yeah.
That's why Disney Plus is going to succeed.
Yeah, because you're going to watch The Mandalorian. Who is not going to watch a Star Wars show, a live-action Star Wars
They'll be
show?
like, oh, I guess I have a child, so they can watch the Disney Princess animation, but I'm literally spending £15 a month for Mandalorian Season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll do it.
And also, you don't only just get like the Star Wars, you get Marvel.
And you get all the classic stuff.
Yeah,
as well.
you get all the Disney stuff,
Muppets.
Pixar, Muppets.
Mm-hmm.
now Fox.
Yeah.
You get that in with it. You get X-Men, I guess.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Sure. So it makes sense, but how many is too many? This is a big contender because people go, I pay for Netflix, I pay for Amazon.
Exactly. I think people will have 3 to 5, not that they'll pay for, that they'll use.
Okay.
Like as in even if they use their friend's account, they will have 5 maximum.
At that point, it's too much effort to switch between them.
Yeah. Exactly.
To go, honestly, I've got to check this, I've got to check this, I've got to check this.
Yeah.
For sure.
Exactly.
But in terms of paying, for you, how many would you own at one time?
I think the average person will only pay for 2.
Yeah. And what would you choose personally, Netflix and Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
people are buying DC.
But here's something that's always been really interesting to me. Yeah. Adult Swim has always been a platform that releases everything they do on their website for free. Yeah. Like, it's just there. Yeah. You can watch Eric... Yeah, you can watch Robot Chicken, you can watch Eric Andre, you can literally watch most of their stuff. Yeah.
Is it Beyond Two Pines?
Mystery Science Fiction Theatre.
Yeah, Mystery Science Theatre. That's on Netflix now too.
Is it? Yeah, they're bringing it back. But yeah, because they're a brand that's very creative, obviously.
They sell their stuff on DVD. Yeah. It's all only for free. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what that works, I think.
And I think as a company, that surely it's not in your interest to release your stuff for free if you're also selling the same content, but yet it works for them.
What are you, a very successful YouTuber?
Yeah, right?
Honestly. But, it works. I think that's because a lot of people don't know about that, though. Yeah. And I'm not going to say, it's easy to buy a DVD, because it's not.
It's not. You have to leave the house.
There's just kind of a feeling behind it that you can watch it on here, or you can have it in its own package. It's weirdly personal to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a ritualistic experience to sit down and read a book, and to sit down and watch a film that's a DVD. Because
you put it in.
The whole renting culture.
The food.
Yeah, the renting culture. Like, look at the first Scream. Like how ritualistic the opening scene is.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, because they got the video. I'm getting ready to watch a video. It was literally a big event to go and buy a...
The lights are turned off.
Yeah. The popcorn's being made. The television is set up. I mean, it is a ritualistic experience.
And even the repetition of it. I'm gonna hand in this video.
Yeah.
While I'm here, I might as well take another one.
Like library books.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's ongoing.
It's ongoing.
Thing with Netflix, you just stream for hours and hours and hours, go to bed and wake up.
And you know what's really annoying? I really hate how kind of patronising Netflix is. Like, are you sure you want to watch? Like, you've been watching for a while. Maybe you should stop.
I like that myself.
I mean, I know. I mean, it's good because when you fall asleep, it won't burn through like a billion episodes and you wake up and you're a bit lost.
Well, not even that. Just when I have it in the background, like, oh shit, they're still on. Because I usually I'll put it on. And go,
okay, but Logan, I think the majority of people don't have Netflix on. I think the only time they put Netflix on in the background is if it's a background show, like say, I don't know, Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something. You can sit down and watch.
I produce and edit things. It's nice to have.
You have ADHD.
Yeah.
You're not the entire audience, Logan.
I'm not the audience demographic.
You're literally, you're the entire audience of our podcast, but doesn't mean you're the entire audience of Netflix.
Hey man, I'm 100% of the white demographic on this podcast.
I mean, sure.
So I like that though, because I go, oh shit, it is still on, and it tells me it's still on. I can just turn it off because I forget it's there.
How do you feel about cancelled shows that
get returned?
Yeah,
and it's produced by different people, so it always feels a little bit different.
I think it depends on the show, but I mean, what do you think of that as concept?
Love it. Yeah, I'm all down for it. Like, it happened with Community.
Yeah,
it failed with Community because it was on fucking Crackle.
What's that?
Exactly. you know Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt
by David Spade.
No.
Oh, that's a mid-2000s cult awful film.
Okay.
And it came out literally in 2001, and nobody talks about it. You can watch Joe Dirt 2 on Crackle.
on Crackle. I need to look this up later.
Yeah, and Joe Dirt's actually quite endearing because Christopher Walken's in it, and I really like David Spade more than I should.
I love David Spade.
But yeah,
who doesn't love David Spade?
But Joe Dirt 2 exists, and it has no reason to at all.
Oh, is it like one of those sequels that has nothing to do with the first?
Well, it's about time travel, and the first one's just about Hick.
Oh, so you mean like what?
The first one's just about this Hick.
What Hick?
Like a Hick. The character's a Hick, and it's like the lifestyle, that kind of thing. Is that an offensive term?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
As like kind of like
I don't know what hick is.
country kind of
Like a hillbilly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clear some Simpsons.
Okay.
That kind of
I've
character.
never heard the word hick.
Okay.
I can't tell you if that's
Okay,
offensive
then-
because I don't know what that word is.
Then I'm very glad. And
I think hillbilly's offensive, to be honest.
And Joe Dirt 2 is just about the character going through time travel. So it's a really ridiculous, no reason to exist.
Wait,
film.
have you just... Right, obviously...
It's not a plot twist.
Another tangent. Have you heard about this film
Okay.
that, like... I can't remember what director it is, but he's going mental and he wants to direct a film and have the first artificial intelligent robot as, like, a star in the film.
I have not heard of this.
You've not heard of this?
I would be all down for it, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The film that he wants to do it in, I can't remember what it is.
Romance.
No, it's literally a sequel to a family film that has nothing to do with robots or technology.
You know what? I'd be into it. It's like Rocky 4. There's a robot there for no reason.
Yeah, of course there is.
Yeah.
But this is...
You know what?
but they're not playing a robot.
Oh, no, they're a person.
Yeah, they're playing
That's
a
great.
person.
That's great.
They're not going to look like a person.
Remake her, but have an entire robot and I pretend the robot's a phone.
No,
It
the
would be-
robot has a phone and the robot falls in love with Siri on the phone.
That would actually be really cute.
Because, like I said, the robot's not playing
Yeah, that's
a
what I'm
robot.
saying.
It's
Just
playing
have
a human.
just a Joaquin Phoenix as a robot, man.
No,
I don't know if
again,
I don't know.
you're thinking of a human playing a
When you're
robot.
watching it,
I'm
though,
talking about
a
a literal
robot
robot
playing a
playing a human.
I don't know if I'd like her more if it was if a robot played the lead and it was a human.
If Scarlett Johansson was still the artificial intelligence fictional character, but the robot in real life played the human character in the
Yeah.
fiction, that'd be
I
so
don't-
meta.
I don't know if I find that cuter or not.
Okay, now
Like Bender kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When artificial intelligence is a thing and they
and
can
it kills us all.
No. I don't think they'll kill us all first.
So 30 years before they kill us all.
Yeah, well, they're still integrated with our society and they kind of chill with us until
iRobot, the first half of iRobot.
I guess.
Sure.
Like basically,
That's a good movie, sure.
yeah. No, I just meant I guess because that's not what I meant in terms of society. It
okay.
had nothing to say about the film. It was literally just your example.
It's underrated.
I'm not talking about the... Why are you trying to convince me of something I'm not even opposing? I don't...
Do people not like iRobot?
Yeah, I think they don't.
I like it.
I think the masses kind of enjoyed it.
It was a big thing when it came out.
Oh yeah, but I think over time it didn't age well. I think people still can go back and watch it and enjoy it.
I guess so.
You're distracting me from what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, do you think... No, I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
Do you think that when artificial intelligence and robots are all very advanced, do you think they'll be offended by films like a Bicentennial Man and
It's history.
No, but when trans and gay people flip out when straight and cis people play that they're like,
I think they'll be like, well, I didn't exist yet. It's not like gay people didn't exist.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
I'm getting this out just to watch it when you go home.
Okay, cool. That's iRobot, by the way. For the people who don't know what he's picked up, it's the Blue Way. But,
The Blue Way.
but stop it. But what about when they do exist and they want to be in films and yet they're whitewashed? They're human washed.
You're rebooting Ghost in the Shell for the third time and you're still using a human and I'm literally right here.
It'd be like, what if it's a Chinese human?
Yeah.
Is it Chinese? Is that the right race?
Asian.
Wow, I'm racist.
I saw the film.
I saw the anime. In fact, okay, here's the thing. I saw all 4 films. Now, the first 3 are pretty standard to follow.
Yeah.
I did not know what the fuck was going on in the 4th film. You know why? Because there's a whole TV show that takes place in between the 3rd and 4th film.
Yeah.
There's a whole TV show with 3 seasons. I don't know.
The live action film is just its own thing. That's true.
But it's okay because there's an Asian woman at the end.
That's the mother.
Yeah. So she was Asian the whole time. So let's forget about the CGI eyes controversy.
Oh shit, man.
Because Alita isn't the first time of
thought
CGI eyes caused a
I thought that would
controversy.
have been fine, personally.
I mean, I'm with you, but I understand why it would have been offensive.
As somebody studying,
I don't agree with it.
As someone who has little empathy and is studying producing, I go, you get your star power and your aesthetic.
Wow. I mean, I get that completely as a business thing, and I even agree with it kind of ethically.
Yeah.
But I see why it's offensive, and I would never do it because it's wrong.
I mean, it's not like because I try to think about it in terms of myself.
Okay,
It's not like a ginger character and me being like that character. They casted a non-ginger. I'm like, well, a ginger person could just dye her hair.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson can't balance, make her eyes.
Okay, Logan. I've had quite a controversial opinion on people that alter what they are for rock. No. a lot of people obviously don't agree with blackface and brownface and yellowface.
Yeah.
But I am under my philosophy, and the world isn't ready for it. They might be ready in a few decades, but
So basically, Roman's ahead of his time, is all.
Yeah, I am, because I'm under the pretense that any actor
Can play
any role. An old black guy can play a 6-year-old white girl. Sure. Because that's the principle of acting.
Acting, being someone else.
And I think anything to immerse an actor.
You're restricting an actor based on appearance, not talent.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is, like...
Or mocap.
But in principle, on paper, anything the actor needs to immerse themselves into the character, I think is fine.
Like costumes.
Yes, like makeup, like prosthetics, physical prosthetics. The moment it gets digital, I disagree.
Really?
Yeah. Because that's not immersing the actor for performance. That's changing what the actor's doing for the purpose of the film.
I was just going to side your argument with something like mocap.
Yeah, no, and I disagree.
Like an old black man could play a young white girl through mocap.
No,
movements.
That's where I disagree.
Because you're just changing the aesthetic?
No, because, like... You hired this person because they make you believe that they are
the way they talk, their physical presence, their tongue.
Yeah, they can do that without the technology. So why put it in?
Purely for aesthetic.
No.
No?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not offended by blackface and yellowface.
Okay.
I understand why people are.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not offensive, guys. I know people out there will be like, Roman agrees with blackface and yellowface. He's fine with it.
I'm gonna make the article myself.
Oh wow. But what I'm saying is you can be offended by it. I understand why. I'm just not. And I don't think it's that bad.
You're not offended. You're offended by minstrel shows.
Huh?
You're offended by the concept of the minstrel show, where it's deliberately exaggerated, but not the concept of blackface, like Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. What? Everyone was fine with Tropic Thunder
because it was in context, though. In that case, they made that part of the plot.
No, but exactly.
There's 2 whole scenes of him being white and Australian with blonde hair, so it's okay.
I guess that's why it's okay.
Yeah.
But
and they also talk about how.
But Eddie Murphy is a Chinese guy in Norbit, and the mainstream loved Norbit when it first came out. Yeah, he's Rasputia, Norbit, and a Chinese guy.
Oh, but now we're getting into like Mickey Rooney territory. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Okay, what?
You know, the huge teeth and the eyes.
Oh, that's a different era. That's
like the 70s.
But the thing is, like I'm saying, that he needed physical stuff to immerse him in the role, but what he was playing was a racist caricature. That's a difference.
So the writing was racist.
Yeah.
And the director was like, this is the kind of character I'm looking for.
Yeah. That's...
Now that helped him do that.
Yeah.
But the blame shouldn't be on him.
Exactly.
Sure.
But the thing is, I like with you, I'm for sure that they did probably test and attempt to make Scarlett Johansson's eyes look Asian. Yeah, even though they lied and said no, it was a background extra. Bullshit. But I wouldn't have done that because it's digital.
See, it probably would have been easier for them at the time, though. So it's such a quick thing you can do. And when I see stuff like the fucking Infinity War trailers, I'm like, okay, so they literally can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
They can take a character out of an entire scene when they were photographed.
They can do what Hitler did and try to erase people from existence by cutting them out of photos.
Yeah, you can literally make shots out of nothing. You can make shots out of stuff you didn't even film. So I'm like, they could. It's not even a question. It's not even hard. It's like a flick of the wrist. Oh, that's a lie. CGI is hard, but I'm saying it's not. It's not a huge gesture for them to be able to do that with her eyes. It's just like nothing to think about.
Yeah.
So they can do it. So why not do it? I guess.
Why not? Because
that's where they were coming from.
Yeah.
Because it's so little hassle in the grand scheme of this big action movie.
Oh yeah.
You know, and the audience when they're watching it, fans would be like, okay, not ethical humans are like, no, please don't. You know.
Yeah. But
I can see their justification for why they even would consider doing it.
Oh yeah, I understand why they...
Even in terms of doing it digitally is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Practically.
I'm saying, look, in a perfect world where no one's offended, it'd be fine.
What is this, detour number 3? Streaming services.
I'm literally, like, I was thinking, I'm kind of bored of streaming. I mean, if you got more to say...
You know what, I'm just going to name this video Topics.
No, call it streaming and other stuff.
Sure.
But, like, you know...
There's another poll. Should we just have our episodes be random conversation?
No, I think it's good to have, like, random tangents and then just have, like, a through line. Because it's like a season. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, you have a narrative, you have a main arc, but then you have episodic stuff.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what the structure, yeah.
I mean, it's awkward because I'm really into this conversation. But that's not what we will...
That's fine, because if that's all we need to say about streaming, I mean, we're going to say a bit more, obviously, but like, I don't have much
We
to
hooked
say.
the audience in by talking about Netflix and then bamboozled them with
Bamboozled?
with Blackface.
Oh God!
Okay. And that's the Broken Record podcast.
I know. Like we're broken right now.
Wow, I have zero regret.
Like I'm. Well, okay. What do you want to talk about now? Streaming or Blackface? Like,
Now I've drawn attention to it. It's hard to go back, right?
yeah, it's hard to decide what we're going to talk about now.
I don't know. I mean, I agree with you that any actor can play any role because it's
In principle, but we're not living in that time.
It's
That's a principle for like 50 years in the future.
I guess that's why. But you can in voice acting.
Oh yeah,
You know,
coincidentally.
But even then, they'll like modulate the voice and mess with the voice probably. You know,
Cleveland Brown's played by a white guy.
Yeah.
And there's
I'm thinking of when you play Trees, like with Groot, when they made a baby Groot,
right.
they deliberately messed with his voice. At that point, when I have that Vin Diesel, other than the fact that he has the articulation in the way he speaks,
because voice acting
linguistically is the way he speaks is that character.
Because voice acting is very, very different to physical acting. Like you
need to convey all the characters' emotions and thoughts and feelings in the tone.
Exactly, and so therefore it's more of a crafted character.
Yeah, you don't have this. You need to put it all in what's coming out your mouth.
Yeah, because characters like that, like animated characters and CGI characters,
so much the personality in the life is that.
Yeah, they're created in many departments, whereas a performance from an actor that doesn't have any other bullshit on it, like it's only crafted by purely the actor's performance pulled out by the director. Yeah,
that's the thing.
Not the editors or VFX people.
Still going back to Guardians for some reason.
Yeah.
How much conversation do you think Sean Gunn and Bradley Cooper had about the character of Rocket? Because Sean Gunn.
Well, obviously, I know that story about how Sean Gunn stood up and said, "See, I'm standing now." Bunch of jackasses standing in a circle. He said it on set, and that wasn't in the script.
And then they got
they got Bradley Cooper. Just
what I'm saying is like in terms of the physical posture, in terms of moving around, in terms of I would say almost they're both equally playing the character.
Oh yeah,
so
I'd
how
say
much
Rocket's...
conversation do they have to be the same character?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I mean, in terms of, I'd like to think they talk about it, but they could easily.
Say Sean Gunn plays him and Bradley Cooper gives him life.
They could have easily have not. Well, okay. Here's the thing.
Previously not said Sean Gunn at all. They could have not credited him.
No. Here's the thing, dude. Darth Vader. It's exactly the same. He's played by someone physically who did all the voice acting too. He was not aware his voice was going to get cut from the face.
He was kind of fucked over.
He did not know his voice was going to be cut. I want the rebels found alive.
Yeah. I want him alive!
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a spy.
And then you have Carrie Fisher trying to look intimidated.
Trying to sound British.
Yeah, trying to look intimidated when she's not by this man.
Okay, side note, I just want to talk about how fucking hilarious it is that Rogue One, in retrospect, makes Leia look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like we
saw you in this battle.
No, I'm on a diplomatic mission, mate. And it's I literally fucking saw you.
We literally followed you from a planet we just blew up.
It's like, mate, I was cutting rebels left, right, and centre to get the plans. Like, legit, I recognised the ship. I was on the ship, like, not too long ago. Like, now Leia just looks like a fucking idiot.
No, she's got a great poker face.
Yes, she does. She really does.
Yeah.
And you were too young, short to be a short...
I don't care that you're literally my dad and I don't know it yet.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't here.
But yeah, and also something that other people have noticed is the fact that James Earl Jones' voice has aged so much that literally he goes from "There is no Death Star" to "You are part of the Rebel Alliance." And
it does bother
Although, why does his voice sound identical in Lion King?
They could have just used archive audio. In that case,
I think they might have.
In that trailer,
I think they might have because it sounds too young.
Not even that. It sounds too.
Everything the light touches.
For me, in terms of the actual like up and down of his voice, it's too perfect. It's too copy paste to me. In terms of when I looked at Rogue One in the theater, it did distract me, and I wasn't looking to be distracted. Like I wasn't going out of my way to go, how does he sound? It still distracted me either way.
Oh, it didn't distract me the first time I watched it.
Are you just taking a new Vader audio?
Yeah. I mean, Vader's in 2 scenes.
Yeah.
and he only talks in one.
And he's in shots of what look like 3 or 4 different scenes that were never going to be in the film in the first place.
Yep.
In the trailers.
Oh, Gareth Edwards told us when he... Oh, yeah, he came to our uni, by the way. I've mentioned that before on the podcast. He told us that the lightsaber in the hallway scene wasn't in the film until very...
It was only reshoots.
Yeah, the editor suggested it.
Uh-huh.
Like, literally, he was like,
You know what'd be
we
really
need a
cool?
way for Vader to get from here to here, and we can't make it work physically. Why don't we just have him do this? And be like, I don't think we can. It's like, no, I think we
It's not in the
can.
budget, and that's also very, very dark. Just talk to Kathy. And then Kathy's like, yeah, sure.
And it's like, and I saw how they filmed it like in one day.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Which is why the shot variety's
And
good,
yeah.
but like not a lot.
No, but I think it was a whole day focus on that sequence.
Which also I find really funny because...
I find it the best and most impactful sequence in the entire Star Wars
the
saga.
interesting thing to me is, and you know, I don't blame him, so it's not even shade in any degree. But when he came to our thing, it's just smart business. When Gareth came to our thing, he made a big stink to please not ask him about the other director who came in, Terry something. What's the whole thing with the reshoots being helmed by someone else?
Oh, I'm
forgetting the name. The Bourne Legacy thing.
Really?
The guy, yeah, no, someone else did shepherded most of the reshoots. But
there was a lot of stuff we were told we shouldn't ask him.
Yeah.
But the thing
very
is,
specific things that are out there. But
No,
Gareth Edwards specifically made sure he was an extra in that scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So to be like, no, I did direct this because I'm literally in the scene. So I was on set and I did that scene. So it's even in reshoots.
No, but the editor spoke to Gareth about it, and it was Gareth that took his advice and went, yeah. So just because, like, you know, I mean, it was his concept. I'm sure he storyboarded parts of it. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I'm fine with him not, like... Because, like you said, it's something that he would have had more say on in the edit, which is more important as an editor.
100%.
Yeah. 100%. And literally... I think it's the best 30 seconds in all Star Wars. Mm-hmm. I think the fact that the music's there, the lighting,
what it does,
the choreography.
What it does is it gives Darth Vader validation for being the pop culture character.
Yes, because Darth Vader has never actually earned.
We never see it.
Yeah, he's never earned the status that he's been given. Those 30 seconds.
We're told time and time again, via either pop culture or characters in the movie, that he's like that 30 seconds. And for 30 years, we never saw it.
And now we did. Mm-hmm. And it's perfect. Mm-hmm. It was perfect.
Oh,
it was sadistic. It was evil.
He did it in comics and video games. That's just shame. No,
it's not. No, it's not.
At all.
It's in the expanded media.
Yeah, comics.
Cool.
That's some cool artwork. It doesn't.
Cool. That's some cool words on a page. There's some cool words on a page.
Exactly.
I literally saw Vader killing people. I literally saw him pick up a rebel in the air and cut him in half. Uh-huh. And you know what? You know what's great about that? Just even though we all love Darth Vader, he makes us scared of him in that scene.
And
but you know why? Because of that rebel that literally knows he can't open the door.
Yep.
And how heartbreaking is it that he's shouting, take it, take the plans.
No, to me, that was the impact of the scene.
Yeah.
While Darth Vader's being a badass, what makes that scene scary is help us!
Yeah, literally banging on the fucking glass. Like, literally saying, I'm going to die, still take the plans.
Go! Yeah.
That's why Rogue One is my favourite Star Wars film. Mm-hmm. On the broken record...
Whoa, it's on the floor because it's broken. That's my thing. I'm awkward on the show.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, I almost dropped the mic.
I ain't like this.
Oh,
not even in the cool way.
I just... Mic drop. I'm going to do that right now.
Are you?
And now I'm lying. But, are we done with streaming?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, bonus material.
You should have said that 30 minutes ago, but okay.
Yeah. Weird flex, but okay. The weirdest of the flex. Let's just call this something else. Let's call this streaming and literally, like, we'll pick the topic we spoke most about.
Streaming Vader and something else is what I'll call it. Streaming Vader. In final words for this topic, where do you see streaming going in the future? Is it getting bigger? Is it getting worse? Because don't forget... it's great how naturally I can get back to this.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Netflix is in a lot of debt and they don't give a single fuck.
I know they don't. They're literally burning money like it's nothing.
They already owe millions. They're like, you know what? Let's make a movie like Bright. Let's get one.
They're literally the Green Party.
Yeah.
They're literally the Green Party. They're like, oh my god, there's no money. Yeah, but let's plant trees.
Yeah. They owe billions. Like, hey, is Will Smith available? Like I love that lack of inhibitions. So where do you think
His paycheck could have bankrupted them.
he bankrupt? They don't give a shit.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So like,
They'll liquidate themselves and,
How
become
far-
flit necks.
that's what I'm saying. It's going down. While its popularity is as big as it's ever going to be because of the brand, in terms of business, it's going down slowly. So
Well, you know what?
Does it last?
You know what they might be doing? They might be thinking, hey, there's all these other streaming services that are going to be made that are going to butcher and rip apart our carcass. Let's go down guns blazing.
That's what it looks like.
It kind of does.
With stuff like Bird Box, which is getting huge attention online.
Because if they
by
think they're going
critics.
down, they might as well be memorable.
That's all the ideas that we imagine we're going to just make them.
To make a Doctor Who reference, no. It's actually pretty funny because it matches Netflix completely.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally like in an episode, Daleks capture the main characters and Doctor. They're there. There's literally billions of Daleks in a circle. They're in the middle, and the companions say, "What do we do?" And the Doctor just looks at them and says, "Make them remember you." And it's just stands there and just ready for them to just get killed.
Ooh.
Yeah, because
yeah.
huh?
Fantastic.
Yeah, literally. It's just like he's just like, "Yep, we're gonna die," and then he's like just shouting at the and I'm just like, okay, if you're gonna die, be memorable, I guess.
Yeah.
Is the moral of it.
Where do you see streaming services going as a whole? Like, do you think this?
I see.
Do you think this Disney Plus decent?
I actually
see that's helping the industry, or do you think because you're going out?
I don't think it's helping, but I think it's needed because innovation comes from competition.
Yes.
Like Apple were the leaders in smartphones. Now because
they're lazy.
Now because they knew they were the best, their competition innovated, and now they've surpassed them in the masters of
same
smartphones.
thing with everything.
Yeah.
McDonald's and Burger King. They need
each other. They're the Joker and Batman
to make each other better.
Yes,
because they need something to try. Because they have no reason to try if people are going to eat
but
stuff up anyway.
I feel like streaming is going to be something in between television and what it is. I think there's going to be a lot more ads incorporated into free stuff, and then you're going to have a premium service that you pay for that's ads free.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen.
That makes sense. But the other thing, when it comes to Netflix ads, it doesn't bother me. Like,
but what I'm saying
for
is
something specific and they're advertising.
No, Logan. What I'm saying is because there's going to be so many streaming services, they're going to have to sustain themselves on paid ads.
Yeah,
like
sure.
adverts on TV,
sure,
like adverts on YouTube.
But that's what made it so special.
Yeah, but now
there was no ads.
But now here's what makes it special: on demand. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's already a thing, man. That's how Sky Plus works.
Yeah,
it has 5 minutes of ads before you can even watch what you put on.
Yeah.
So and it works fine.
Yeah.
It's annoying, but it's there. And I've watched stuff fine. I watched the entire Lion King trilogy of 20 minutes of ads through a streaming service.
I mean, we all used to watch ads back in the day.
Yeah, we're conditioned to it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, but that does take away what was so special about Netflix for me.
But I'm saying is in literally as an industry that's going to be so oversaturated with streaming services, they won't survive unless they get paid via ads. That's how they're going to have to sustain themselves.
I'm not even going to go that far in the future.
Right?
10 years.
I think that will happen within 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think in 10 years, there's going to be ads on Netflix, like YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Even minimum, like the 30-second ones.
I only have YouTube Premium and Red.
Yeah.
Where you get the ad list.
Can someone tell me how to turn off the YouTube notification that literally gets, because they keep telling me about it. I'm like, I don't care, go away.
Yeah. The ads don't bother me as much.
The ads don't bother me.
As much as you want them to.
Yes, as much as you want them to, I will look away. I'll turn the volume off and I'll look away and be petty.
Mute the screen.
I'm so petty about it.
I go onto a different tab.
Yes. I keep refreshing it each time, and sometimes I have to refresh it 9 times just so it.
And even though it goes past 15 seconds,
yes,
you feel victorious.
Yes, I do, because I didn't watch it. I didn't have to wait for it either because I was doing something.
That's what I'm saying.
I was doing a task. You made it into a game for me now. That's my favourite game. How many times can I refresh until the actual video starts?
I force the only one.
Really?
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
It's funny that we didn't know that about each other, though. We're so petty and stubborn. Okay, but on my final point on streaming services,
it's good.
Do you ever see streaming cinema being a thing? As in places like cinemas, where you go and you can select stuff like in either in a single rooms. Or in group screenings, yeah. Streaming cinema.
No.
But would you have said that about streamings like 20 years ago?
Not 20 years ago. I didn't exist 20. Oh, I guess I did. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! It's my birthday. It's my 20th birthday in 4 days.
Wow.
So no, because I was in my mum's stomach, Roman.
Yeah.
In any case, no, because I couldn't have predicted TV being what it was now from 20 years ago in itself.
Yeah.
So not particularly. But I think it's good. It's annoying. While we can complain about oversaturation and say it's a prevalent thing, I think it's good because Netflix don't put notes on the stuff they make. That's a big thing people like about Netflix. Like creators, they don't make notes.
Exactly.
So you can make what you want.
You can make whatever you want.
And that's what makes Netflix content stand out. And what I like about this is it gives more people an opportunity to get their careers started and everything. Netflix are always looking for extras or writers and stuff. Always. So because they're always putting out at least one new thing a week, at least. So it's always crazy output. It's like a YouTuber's output with TV grade stuff. It's insane.
Yeah.
And what I like about that, with them having multiple different kind of streaming platforms, is we're getting more content. More content. I mean, is it all for the best? No. I saw a trailer for DC's Doom Patrol with Brendan Fraser and Alan Tudyk in live action. It looks like cheap garbage, but I'm happy it exists because it never would have existed in any other climate. You know, a live action show about a niche 80s DC comic book that weirdly people are excited for.
Yeah, fair enough.
It makes stuff exist that wouldn't exist, and because of that, I
guess because Luke Cage was never going to get his own film.
No,
and
I'm for it for that reason.
Yeah.
So I'm into it, and I know the bubble's going to pop.
I don't think it will. Not for a while.
Not for a while, but it's going to pop at some point.
I don't think it will. I think it.
TV never.
I think it will just be changed.
TV's bubble didn't pop from the 1930s to now. It's just constantly evolved, but I think streaming will. At the same time, it's just integrating TV into the internet. So I don't know. It's like you say.
But in the same way that BBC is funded off
tax,
literally TV licenses. ITV was created with the sole intention of being independent, being we can't rely on them. We need ads, and it was the first network that was separate and then was revolutionary.
An ITV player,
and that's always going to be the way independence can survive.
Is ITV player any good?
Huh?
Is ITV player any good?
It's okay.
I've never used it.
I don't use it because I think ITV, what they're very good at is when they're marketing something, you watch it on ITV.
Yes.
You just do.
Yeah.
And you don't miss it.
Sure. So, for it to have a streaming platform, it's okay.
Yeah. It's just I'd say the ITV online stuff is only for miniseries.
Is it if you're on a plane? If you go to a wedding or something?
Yeah, if you miss in Coronation Street that week.
Sure.
It's for the people that watch all the soaps that are away. You know what I mean?
Wow.
No, it is.
Yeah. That's true. My mum's that.
Yeah, my mum's that.
Yeah.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum. Do you still like our camaraderie?
Oh God, my mum doesn't listen to this though.
Mum listens every week.
Your mum?
Especially after we talk about Blackface and Black Klansman.
Oh God.
Mum's not racist. I'm just saying the controversial topics.
I see.
Mum, do you want me to stop this? Do you want me to do something else with Roman to keep him as a contact but stop this podcast? If so, comment below on the YouTube channel you do not have.
Hi, Logan's mum. I think what's funny. I think my
part of me wants her to see this now.
Yeah. I don't know if I imagine this or not, but I think my mum had YouTube on her phone and just obviously. But I think in order because she couldn't watch some videos, she obviously had to make an account, otherwise So when I looked, I was like, "Mum, did you have a YouTube account?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Why don't you subscribe to me then?" She was
I don't care about your content.
And she was like, "Yeah, tell me what it was," and I'm just like, "Okay." So I'll tell her, and she'll subscribe to this.
Wow. She won't watch it, but it'll come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be in the notifications.
Yeah.
Sure. And because it's...
to be honest...
No, but purely because it's in the notifications, she'll feel like she's supporting you. Even though she's not watching it.
She might listen to bits of it, which is fine.
These are 2 hours long. You've got nothing better to do.
My mum really doesn't have the time to listen to me drown on about movies for 2 hours every week.
But the audience that do, the audience that hear right now, you're pretty cool.
Yeah, you're really cool.
No, actually...
You're a cool Dale and Matt.
This is something I want to know. Are you ironing while doing this? Are you driving while doing this? Are you in the bath while doing this? Because I know you're doing something else while doing this. Can you just let me know what it is? I'm interested.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I genuinely want to know, because no one's sitting at a computer for 2 hours.
You want to know what's really stupid? When I listen back to our show.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I literally give it my full attention.
Okay.
As if I didn't make it.
I'll do it if I'm taking a poop.
Oh, great. That's the level of... That's our quality caliber, I guess.
It's a shit watch. Literally.
Okay.
So if you want to listen to Roman cough and us go on tangents, the Broken Record podcast is always there for you.
Do you want to end it? I feel like we've
Sure.
reached a natural ending point.
Which is good because it's actually quite a short episode.
Yeah, I'm fine with it being short.
Yeah, it's streaming services. And Vader. If we stuck this on streaming services, it would just be maybe 40 minutes. You think?
If you cut it down, if we literally cut it to just a streaming,
That's effort. But like if we just kept it on streaming to finish like a 40-minute mini-sode.
probably.
Well, I'm gonna watch iRobot when we're all said and done.
I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm dead now. Go fuck yourself. That was so unenthused. You know, I remember how I made you redo it last time. Just
Can we now do the most unenthused one we can? Can we end it on a really unenthused one?
Oh, but I like it when we're happy. I'm just
Sure. Do you want to do the most craziest one then? So my
What
neighbors,
now?
so my neighbors above can hear. Yeah, I think it's a good contrast on us being so casual.
Oh wow. Wow.
So turn your speaker down because you've climatized it to our voice.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. We're
If you
gonna.
want headphones, take them out.
We're gonna give you a warning because we are always like I hate when there's no, I hate when my earphones are ripped.
Yeah. So take your headphones out.
Okay, we're gonna fucking scream this. I guess. Ready?
Oh, yeah, I guess
Ready?
so. Yeah,
We're
sure.
gonna
Yeah,
ready?
sure.
3, 2,
1.
1. Go fuck yourself!